Hey, what's up guys? My name is Bill. Welcome to Cars That Last. On today's video, should you put synthetic motor oil into an old car? Before we get started, I just want to say shout out to my subscribers. Thanks so much for watching and subscribing. I've got a lot more great content coming your way. Today's video, I'm inspired because I have a 1991 Mustang and wanted to share my experience with you on putting in synthetic motor oil. Now, with my Mustang, I do, it's 27 years old now, and it doesn't get driven much. It's only got 69,000 miles on it. So I decided, of course I want to make the car last longer. I'm a believer in synthetic oils. I use synthetics in my Infiniti, my wife's Toyota, and my pickup truck. And I wanted to try it in the Mustang. So my experience with that is the Mustang had already had some leaks. Some of the gaskets and seals are, they're just old. They're dried out. They get dried out, especially if you don't drive the car much. So I already had a little bit of a leak, like in the rear main seal. The valve cover gaskets leaked a little bit, etc. And I thought that, switching over, I was told I could switch over to synthetic. But what happened was, I did switch over to synthetic. I went to the Royal Purple because I wanted to increase horsepower, which nothing against Royal Purple. I didn't think it was it is a great product. But what happened is, that stuff is so slippery that my Mustang leaked even more oil. So I actually went back to conventional motor oil. Here is the 91 Mustang, and you can see what my garage floor looks like. This is where it's always parked. And I've actually got some fresh oil stains right here and right here. Now that's a really tiny drip. I bought this car 11 years ago. It's always had the just a slight drip, and I'm fine with it. And what happened again is this bigger stain is, over time it's an accumulation of all these little drips. But there was a little bit more of an increase in oil drips when I switched to the synthetic oil. In this case, it was Royal Purple. So, and I think any synthetic oil would probably do that. So I'm going back. I went back to conventional motor oil. Everything's just fine. It still has a tiny little drip. This actually has been in storage for 6 months, so that's not uncommon. I probably should put something down here. I just don't. So I'm a big believer in using conventional and synthetic motor oil. And the motor oil that I like to buy, I just get on sale usually wherever I can find a good deal. I usually stick with the Valvoline or the Mobil oils. Pennzoil is good as well. Actually, I found some good information about questions regarding synthetic motor oils on the Pennzoil website. And I put the link below on this channel here so that you can take a look at that. I thought it was helpful information. What I like about, and this is an example, I guess, what Valvoline does on their motor oils. This is for the conventional motor oil right here. So just regular standard, dinosaur oil. And then this is the synthetic. So, but what's interesting, and maybe this is just a marketing thing, but I think there's some validity to this. If you look on the back of the Valvoline bottle, it shows that they have like a coverage, a warranty, a guarantee. And you have to follow the steps along with this. You register your car and your oil changes and what you're doing, all that kind of stuff. But they actually, for the premium motor oil, they have a warranty that it's good for your engine for 150,000 miles. But if you do the synthetic blend, you're up to 225,000 miles. And then for the full synthetic, they will warranty your engine up to 300,000 miles. So being that this is the Cars That Last channel, I love that idea. A lot of newer cars these days come with synthetic oil. It's more expensive. The other question is, should you use synthetic motor oil in your car? Certainly, if your car already comes with it, you really should continue using it. It's great for the engine. The stuff is super slick. If you ever just kind of touch the difference between conventional and synthetic, there's a huge difference. And it's just slipperier. So I don't know if that's a word, but definitely can see where it helps reduce friction on your engine. And strongly recommend using the synthetic oil. Again, with the Mustang, it's so old, I decided to go back to conventional motor oil. I don't drive it much. I'm not going to put 300,000 miles on it, probably ever. Just don't drive it that much. So anyways, I hope that you find that helpful, and consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. I've got a lot more great ideas, information, tips. Also, I love to try to help you save money as well, so I've got a lot of more information regarding that and how you can become financially successful just by doing some of these steps as well. So thanks so much for watching.